Today I'm in a quiet village by the name of WWII in southern Poland. It's a place, at first glance, it seems peaceful and unassuming. But here you have tucked away is a somber reminder of the brutality of the Second World War. So over here stands a monument marking the site of a German transit camp that once operated here, Durchgangslager Neubersdorf. It was here in 1939, in the early days of the Nazi occupation. The Polish prisoners of war, activists, and even resistant members were held, interrogated, and many were executed. So this memorial behind me is standing in that honor, preserves the memory of those who never made it out. So the camp primarily detained Polish prisoners of war, activists, community leaders, and even former Silesian insurgents. And many of these individuals were subject to brutal interrogations and in numerous cases executed in nearby forests. The prisoners here were in a transit camp. That means they would later be transported to other concentration camps or to other prisons. So guys, join me as we explore this area of WWII and see what lies hidden in the forests or along the streets. Let's go. So imagine 2 or 3 in the morning, a train pulls up here, screeches to a halt. The Germans first force all of the prisoners off. One by one, they line up. They're forced to walk over to the camp, hidden in the forest. It's 2 in the morning, so they don't see where they're going. Who's on the train? Could be a young teacher. Could be anybody, really. And not all of them are going to make it to their final destination. And those that do may not make it out of that. Alright guys, behind me is the WWII historical narrow gauge railway station. This beautiful masterpiece opened in 1899 and operated for almost 100 years. You can see the old rail track as the train would have been pulling in. This is the train station you would have went inside, buy your ticket, meet up with your family and friends. And yeah, there's not much left to it today. It operated until 1991. And here you can actually see how narrow the rail track was. So yeah guys, take a step back in time. It's the 1920s now. A couple meets here every Sunday. He's returning from work from the underground mines in a nearby village. She waits by him on the platform in a beautiful white dress. They exchange letters and glances, but in the end, they're never sure how many more weekends they'll be able to spend together before maybe war, work, or migration pulls them apart. So these tracks, they didn't just carry freight and passengers. They carried stories and heartbreak and life. And speaking of life, there's not much life left in this building anymore. Unfortunately, you see the back half of it collapsed. It's completely boarded up. Forbidden entry. The signs say the building may fall down and collapse. Overgrown with weeds. And once again we see nature taking its course and reclaiming the land. Alright, the sun's coming out guys. It's not so chilly. The WWII train station is still behind me. I'm just digging a little farther into the trees and brush here. Digging, because I saw something around here. Yeah guys. Oh my god. Could this be the platform? Maybe this was the platform, guys. Check it out. You got the old railroad ties. I believe that's what it is. So, the old train platform here. As you can see, the railroad ties. Could it be possibly that the train was coming in? Passengers were waiting right where I'm standing on this overgrown concrete platform. There is concrete, as you see. I do believe the whole thing is concrete. I believe it's just covered, overgrown. And yeah, it's pretty awesome, guys. Check it out. Do we have a second platform? No way. Well, you have another here, I believe, possibly. I'm not sure about this side. That other side looks exactly like a platform. So let's go back over there. And you can see the trains possibly could have been coming in from the middle. That's questionable, I don't know. If anybody has any idea, it'd be great to know. As you can see, this side doesn't have quite as much moss as the other, because the sun's always hitting it. But yeah. So, we're standing where thousands upon thousands of people probably stood waiting for a train, waiting for their ride to go see their loved one, to pick up their loved one. Probably many stories could be told here. I'm not seeing much more out here. A few remnants here and there, but nothing special. So we're gonna head back to the WWII train station, grab the next train out of here, and I'll see you in the future.
Dziewczyn